Well, welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. You know, I had this flash of inspiration. I was listening to the radio a lot today, and I heard about this architect who is celebrated for building these amazing buildings, sustainable buildings, very, very good, awesome technology. Anyway, a lot of the projects that this particular architect, whose interview I was listening to, a lot of the projects that he has built have been at universities. And I thought, oh well, you know, that's cool. And it made me think, hey, why don't Quigley and I make an effort to visit some of our country's universities? Universities are usually quite large. I doubt that an hour of dog walk recording is enough time to get around and see it all, but we're quite happy, I think. We'll visit a few more universities in the future from now on, now that I've had this idea. Universities are quite nice places, and unless they have signs up saying no dogs allowed, I think it's a great idea. So here we are. We're going to have an aimless meander around this university, and to be honest, I've been to this university a few times on business, always driving a delivery truck. I've never been here for any other reason except for to bring things to this place, but other than that, we've definitely never been here before, and we certainly haven't made a dog walk recording here. It's more new territory. Which, as I always say, most of our dog walks are about discovering places that we've never been to before. And then there are a few episodes where we keep going back to our favourite places, or places close to home, our regular haunts. Quigley, hey mate, yeah. Where are we going? He chooses the stairs. I was hoping he would. Maybe my body language told him that. Hey, so today there was another interview on the radio with a woman called Leslie, who specialises in training dogs in kiwi avoidance. That's the terminology. We've got these birds in New Zealand called kiwi, and they're quite a special bird, a national icon in fact. A flightless bird, they run around on the ground. Explaining it to you like I'm 5. You might all know what a kiwi is, but anyway, dogs can get specific training to teach them not to chase or attack kiwi birds. And the lady on the radio was explaining about how that's done and how we train dog owners. Why did I say actors? My brain's weird. Maybe because I am an actor in another life. So anyway, the whole reason I brought this up is because I felt like participating in this interview if possible, and I sent a message to the studio via text message, and the message said, why do my dogs know what the doorbell is when we do not have and have never had a doorbell? Honestly, I could test this theory. Where's the doorbell sound? Honestly, play the doorbell sound with the phone and the dogs react to it like they should. Anyway, her answer was that, well, you know, dogs are pretty good at understanding our body language. So that's probably why. That's her theory. But I just think, overall, that whole moment's pretty cool, because finally, one of my comments to the radio station got read out on the air. Yeah. Anyway, let's find a doorbell sound. And how do I find doorbell? Can I just search doorbell? Doorbell. Yeah, here we go. Quigley, howdy mate. Let's see if this works. Oh, they're both the same. Oh, anyway, he doesn't care. Oh, here comes someone who might be like, hey, why have you got a dog? Kia ora. Yeah.
Hey, you know the rules about dogs, eh?
What's the rules about dogs?
We're not into dogs on campus.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about it today. Didn't know. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, just next time.
Is that common with most universities?
Oh, like, cup at them? Is it all
Yeah,
right?
you can.
Oh, hello.
I was just trying to keep him from touching your car.
Oh, yeah. I'll help out, mate.
Yeah, okay. Well, I might head to the exit, but go to that Bledisloe Park. That park's, is dogs allowed in there?
Yeah, that's all good. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, how old is he? He, she?
He's a he.
Oh, nice, man. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's just, no, I just saw you walking down there before. I thought, just before a student calls up and goes, oh, fuck, walk past the dog. They get all iffy about it sometimes.
Well, especially if they're not allowed to bring their dogs.
Yeah.
If I'm not allowed to bring my dog, he's not allowed to bring his.
It's one of those things.
We just came, because we've never been here before,
No, it's all
came
good,
to have
man.
an explore and do a dog walk in a nice
No,
place.
It's all good. Yeah, it's one of those things like, fuck, some days you get, fuck, are we allowed dogs or are we not allowed dogs? You know, one of those rules, but yeah, Bledisloe Park, sweet as. I think the nearest entrance would be like just down that road that you walk up. But
Yeah. I saw the
just,
entrance.
If you could just try, just avoid having him on the concourse and stuff like that, just because the students are all out there and we're having an event and all that.
Oh, there's an event today, cool.
Yeah, just some like welcome to Massey thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, so.
It's that time of the year, hey?
Oh man, it's been chaos here.
Yeah.
What's your name, bro?
My name's Marlon.
Alex.
Kia ora,
Nice to
Alex.
meet you, man.
Oh, we're from Wellington.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're just, I'm a freight truck driver and we're crossing the country right now on duty.
Receiving, yeah, just out front of Turitea house.
And just stop for a rest for my dog to get some exercise.
Yeah, I'm just here now. Yeah, they're just going to head back down to Bledisloe Park. He's like, what's happening?
Make sure you tell him. He's not allowed that dog up here.
He probably is, knowing the guy probably is sitting there and they go, yeah. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I just thought I'd come check.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're more about just educating than anything else. So it's all good, man.
Yeah, I know. I had a feeling when you came up, I was thinking to myself, oh, he's going to come tell me I'm not allowed here with my dog.
Nah, yeah, you're all good. Don't worry about it today, man. Just
Yeah.
If you could just head back to the Bledisloe Park.
We will.
That'd be good. But yeah, good to meet you, man. And do you come
Thanks,
up to
Alex.
Palmy much, or
Hey?
do you come up to Palmy much?
I'm frequently in the city for work, commercial freight movements. That's what I do.
Oh, nice, man. I used to have I had a whippet with my kids.
Oh, yes.
And my ex took the dog when we split up, and my kids were like, I'm just looking at him going, if my kids were here, they'd be swooning.
Hey, are whippets really fast runners? Are they the ones that are like greyhounds?
Yeah, they're like greyhounds,
Yeah.
but I think they're just like they're a little bit smaller, but they've still got the energy, eh? Like,
Yeah.
the one thing I noticed with him, I don't know if he's the same, but if he has a day where he doesn't go out, he's just full
Angsty?
energy at night, eh?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, won't settle, will tear everything apart. You've got to take him out every day.
No, this guy's all right. He settles every night without,
nice.
even if he hasn't gone out very much.
Yeah. Oh,
And we live in a house bus.
yeah,
Now
everything's all good here, mate.
your bus is like watching you on the cameras going, what's taking so bloody long?
I'll just be like, no, I was just feeding the dog, mate.
Yeah.
All good, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
Okay.
Good to meet you.
Thanks,
again, bro.
Alex.
Have a good day, mate.
You too, bro. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, well, that's all the university you get to see. Maybe it's actually a dumb idea. The whole idea of going to universities. I'm going to keep trying though. If there's signs up, I'll change my mind. But I didn't see a sign, did you? Now, I have been guilty of walking past signs and believing there were none. Come on. This way. Hikoi. Titiro. I wonder what is a refectory? Let's find out. Jump in the comments and tell us if you already know. What is a refectory?
A refectory is essentially a dining hall, but the term is most often associated with monasteries and religious institutions. Historically, it's the place where monks or nuns eat communal meals, boarding schools and academic institutions. It can also refer to a dining hall in these settings. Modern usage. Sometimes, refectory is used to describe a cafe or cafeteria, especially those attached to cathedrals or abbeys. In essence, it's a place where people gather to eat, often within a specific institutional context. The word itself comes from the Latin reficere, meaning to restore or remake.
Well, there you go. I'm not sure if I quite like the voice that's come up on Google Gemini. I think I prefer the man's voice. But anyway, I think there's more than one option these days for the voice. Something I know about Massey University is that I think that veterinarians, or people who want to become veterinarians, this way, do so much prefer to come to Massey more than any other university, because obviously the learning to be a vet facilities are better here than anywhere else. It's a very rural city, Palmerston North. Quigley, haere. Very rural, surrounded by farms, agriculture. So I guess that's why this university decided it would be worthwhile specialising in that kind of education. All right. My camera dirty? Oh, this way. There's the pedestrian crossing to the park. Yeah, so could only show you just a small slice of this university. Quigley, haere mai. Yeah! Yeah! Sorry about the shouting. He needs a strong response to when he's on the road. It's not okay. I'll veer off this way so the taxi driver doesn't feel like stopping for us. I don't feel like stopping the traffic to get across the road. Right. I'm there? But where is there on that map? Oh, there. Wow. Wow, that's the stream, I guess. Blue, waterways. Okay, blue is the waterway. Red is the old road west walkway. Look how far you can go with that. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we'll just meander around in here. I'm not sure about going too far that way. We don't have a huge amount of time. I actually had to pay for parking. I didn't pay for 2 parking spaces though, even though the vehicle takes up 2 spaces. Because it's pay by license plate. Punch your license plate into the parking machine. Doop, 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 doop. And then pay with a electronic funds transfer card. Again, letting Quigley choose the route. Oh, this is part of Te Araroa Trail, and I didn't know, but here we go. Te Araroa Trail is the trail that stretches the entire length of our country from north to south. And so some people set out to do the walk from the top to the bottom, or get on it, you know, somewhere in the middle, and go as far as they can on the Te Araroa Trail. And so all of those people who do that, this is part of that trail. We have dreams, I should say I have dreams, of bringing Quigley along with me on that trail from the top of the country to the bottom one day, recording it for the YouTube channel. I don't know if we won't record the whole trail, but we would record an hour a day like we already do. I think that would be manageable. I'm tempted to do stairs just for the exercise, but Quigley's in charge. If he goes up the stairs, we'll go up the stairs. If he doesn't, we won't. Hey Quigs, where are we going? Hei koe o te kuri. Te tiro. Actually, we're just meandering. I was trying to hurry him along, but instead I'll have a drink of water. This thing that I'm dangling in front of the camera is my water device. It's a hose with a sucky bit on the end, connected to a water bladder that I wear on my bag in a backpack. And pretty much every recording that I use it, at least the first time that I use it, I like to explain that to all you viewers, because it makes funny noises when I use it, and I'm not about to let that go unexplained. I don't want you thinking, what the hell? What was that weird noise? Alright, well, I procrastinate as long as I can on saying the stuff that I say every single episode. But I've got to that point where I feel like I better get it done. Just the housekeeping and ground rules about our YouTube channel. I'm toying with the idea of, I usually say the first rule is show us the poop. The slogan is show us the poop. But it should be the second rule, you know, number 2s. And I don't know why I didn't click to that. But we're almost at episode 200. And I can say, well, I used to say it wrong for the first 200 episodes. But then for the next hundreds of episodes, the second rule is show us the poop. The slogan is show us the poop. And it's a reverse psychology slogan that we came up with. Mostly because we like to imagine that you guys could jump in the comments and protest that you don't get to see any poop. Well, you might get to see poop, other people's poop, random poop that's laying around the place, but the rule is specifically about you get to come along on these dog walks with us, these hundreds of hours of dog walks recordings that we've made, and you'll never get to see my dog poop. When Quigley needs to poop, that's his own private business, and we don't record that. Or at least if I do accidentally record it, I make sure to edit that out. And I've had to do that a couple of times. Likewise, when I have to deal with the poop situation, because you either have to bag it or bury it, as the case may be, depending on where you are. But anyway, when I'm disposing of poop, I also don't record that. You know, so if you're wondering, oh my god, I hope this guy doesn't stick a bag on his hand and scoop up some poop, you're in luck, because that ain't happening. It doesn't. But everything else about the dog walk you get to enjoy. Great. And the first rule on the Adventures of Quigley Woggles YouTube channel, we have a slogan to go with it. The slogan is, never mind the 6 o'clock news. And the reason we have this slogan is to offer you our assurances that, well, you know, I blather and skite and talk too much on most of the recordings. But whenever I'm talking, I'm not allowed to talk about anything that may be or might be on the 6 o'clock news. And the whole purpose of that is to keep these dog walk recordings to be a nice, clear mental health headspace for us and for you. So no matter how much I feel like complaining about global politics and wars and things like that, that's not what I come on to the YouTube channel to do. And that's good. It's a great relief for me, honestly, not to for these dog walks to be like a happy, healthy mental health space, enriching our lives, and by sharing it with you, enriching your lives too. So thanks for joining us on the dog walks. Right, that's about covered all the bases. The only other one is that sometimes, I don't mention this every episode, but from time to time, just a reminder, in my country we have a language of indigenous origins that has been heralded to official language status, and our government and our people do as much as they can to keep the language alive. And the language is called Te Reo Māori, the language of the Māori. And I don't speak it all the time, but quite often I do when I'm speaking to Quigley. Quigley's a bilingual dog. He's a Māori dog. Hey. So, oftentimes, I'm mostly speaking English, but then from time to time, if you're from another country, there'll be stuff that I say that you won't understand, and Google doesn't understand it either. So the AI generated captions are no good, no help about that. I hear the voices of people and I'm getting a bit distracted looking for them. They sound like they're in that direction. Looking at the preview on the screen, I'm just realising that the camera module needs a bit of a clean. I don't normally do this during a recording, but hopefully that helps a little bit. Maybe it made it worse, who knows. I think there's people up there in the hillside. There's definitely some people over here, unrelated to the noises I heard. Quigley. Oh, they're veering away. They're like, oh, let's not walk past that dog, maybe. Maybe that's how they feel, who knows. Hey, in case you didn't know, on the Adventures of Quigley Woggles YouTube channel, on our dog walk recordings, whenever we come across park benches, we give them a rating. We have a rating system. They score points out of 8. 8 points. You know how people say 10 out of 10? Well, we do out of 8. 8 levels of judgment. This is a level 4 park bench facility. Nothing special about it. 4 is about average. 4, we give level 4 to most of the park benches we see. Level 1, 2 and 3 are various levels of terrible. Alright, level 1 must be like so derelict and decrepit that we wouldn't even bother sitting on it. In fact, I don't think I'll sit on a level 2 or a 3 either. maybe a 3 I'd sit on. Yeah, a 3, maybe I'd sit on a 3 if I was desperate. Level 4 is average. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, I'd sit on that if I wanted to, if I needed to. Cool. And then level 5 and 6 are quite nice park benches. We found a few of those from time to time. And then I theorised that although 7 and 8 exist on the rating scale, I theorised that they don't actually exist. You know, they're so good that we'll never find them. They would have to be gold plated or jewel encrusted. That's what I keep saying. I need to come up with some more descriptors for level 7s and 8s, should they exist. But yeah, I'm not saying they don't exist, I'm just saying we're never going to find them. They're going to be in some amazing luxurious place that we're never going to get to. Hey, the sign says potable water. You know, most signs say not potable. Oh, look, it even goes. Okay, well, let's see if Quigley wants a drink from the free park water. I'll just run it for a bit. Da 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 da. What is that? There's some stuff coming out of the tap. Oh, okay. I guess that must. Let's turn it on full blast just to properly clear it. I think that was a spider habitat that I just extracted from there. It was a bit like that kind of stuff that comes out of spiders that they make spider webs out of. Quigley, hey mate, drink the water. Good boy. Drink the water. Can't buy. Now I have figured out how to dispense water from the water bladder backpack into this little lid. But because there's free water here, we'll just use this. Yeah. Quigley, drink the water. Good boy. Good boy. Have a drink. Drink the water. Drink the water. Drink the water. You had enough? Have you had enough? You had enough, huh? Yeah, have you had enough now? We better start heading back. Because the parking that I paid for expires in exactly 21 minutes. Hey. And by the time we get back, most of that time will have elapsed. So this is perfect, because I'm trying to be lightweight. I was like, how am I going to carry around a dog bowl? We even got a special water bottle which unfolds like a flappy bit on the end that dogs can easily drink out of, right? But even that's just too much to carry around. So I just figured out, well, I'm carrying the water on my back, my own water supply, I might as well just share it with the dog. I didn't have any luck teaching him to suck it out of the hose, and nor do I want him sucking out of the hose. When I open up the end of the hose and the water just falls out, it'd be nice if he would just stand underneath it and catch it in his mouth, but he doesn't want to do that either. So the little plastic lid to capture the water in briefly before he laps it up with his big old slobbery tongue is perfect. It also means I can't really go wasting the water. It only holds a small amount. He laps that up if he wants more. I put a little bit more in, he laps that up. But I'm not giving him too much and then it going to waste when he doesn't want more. So I really dig that that's how we do it. Maybe it will inspire some of you out there. Yes, we are just going back the way we came. Loop track, Turitea walkway. I'm going to go this way. I theorised that it's going to take us to those stairs we saw earlier. Hopefully. I'm just guessing. Tiro. Ka pai kuri. Oh, mate. Dee-dee-do. I could talk about yesterday's episode because it was great. Actually, we made 2 episodes yesterday, which is awesome. But the second episode of the day, the episode just before this one, because they're all numbered, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, at Oakura Beach. Yeah, we got the awesome pedal chopper e-bike out for a blast, for a ride. Hikoi. Hikoi, Quigley. Hi. Happy doggies.
Bit of socialisation for you, eh?
Do you walk in this park regularly?
Oh, it's my second time.
It's your second time? This is our first time.
Oh, yeah.
Never been here before.
It's pretty easy to get lost.
I hope I'm not lost now.
Yeah. Yeah. It loops and then it goes and loops again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just tricky to know which way you're facing, you know.
I've got a pretty good sense of direction.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Yeah.
Some stairs that go somewhere too, I'm not too sure either.
I think I saw them earlier.
Yeah, be good for the dog.
I was wondering if this trail would go up a hill and then go down those stairs.
Oh, yeah.
That's sort of how I was feeling it might be, but I'm not
I
sure.
don't know, you just have to find out. Find out for yourself.
Ka pai.
Yeah, man.
Kia ora.
Catch you later. Cheers.
Damn, I know I was in the middle of talking about something. The e-bike. Oh, yes. So I got the bike out. We did an awesome bike ride episode, which is cool because I want that to be the first of many. And then after I finished the recording and was testing the bike after that, and then I had to put the camera back on just to record like another minute at the very end of yesterday's episode, just to show that the bike broke down. Literally lasted a day as far as the YouTube channel is concerned. And today I've done a bit of administration, contacting people about repairing it, and got a quote of about $700 to replace the motor. Yeah, and that's pretty good. I mean, I'm glad it's not more than that. You know what I mean? Like, I actually also communicated with the original manufacturer of the bike, and they're in the USA, and they come back with a quote in US dollars of around $1,500 US, which honestly, at that cost, I might as well just buy another bike. It won't be as cool and retro and styly as my bike is, but it would be a bike. Okay. Now I'm lost. Loop track, Turitea. Oh, I think we go over the bridge. Oh, cyclists. Hello. Oh. Kia ora. It's a handy tip that I have for cyclists. When everyone's riding it together in a row, one after the other, the person at the front of the pack sometimes will say how many of them are in their riding party, which is a good safety thing, especially since you can't always see how many people are. You can't just see how many people are in the party, and because they're following behind and around corners and hiding in the bushes and things. So when the person who's first in the queue says, there's 7 of us, that's really helpful information. I think that's really awesome. I think we've got to go this way, Mr. Woggles. There's a sign that says no dogs. It's actually the perfect place. People obviously allowed to walk their dogs around here in the park, in this reserve park here, next to the stream, Turitea stream. But as far as the university campus is concerned, no dogs allowed. Tiro. Ka pai kuri. I'll walk down this side of the road. Actually, you know what? I think it's about time to finish the recording. Mostly because my work truck's parked over there and I don't want to capture it on video. But yes, I'm going to sign off now and thank you all for watching and let you know that we've had about enough for today, eh, Quigley? But it doesn't have to be enough for you. If you want to keep going dog walking with us, clearly when you look at the channel you'll see that there's hundreds of hours of dog walks for you to enjoy. So yeah, click on the next one. That'd be great. I hope you do. Thank you for watching and we will see you on the next one.